perjure myself in front of that judge.
Have I asked you to do that?
I don't care how brilliant a surgeon Dr. Oliver is or how much he might have softened you up.
I wasn't aware that he had.
He stole a car. He smashed into mine. I have yet to hear an apology from him or for him to take any responsibility for his actions.
You're absolutely right.
I know I'm right. You're right, I'm right. Those are the facts, and I will not, and I cannot change them.
I understand. You've got to let your conscience be your guide.
I always do.
That's why I love you. And that's why I know you'll do what's right for everyone involved.
Oh, hell, let's get this over with. What do you really want me to say to the judge?
What are you doing here, Henry? You have nothing to do with this case.
Oh, I think it has everything to do with me. He is a danger to the public, and I am part of the public. Ergo...
Stop it. You've had it in for Reed since the first day you met him, and I have no idea why.
He's a slob.
So what? You don't live with him?
He's full of himself.
Not a crime.
He had me quarantined for tuberculosis.
A misdiagnosis.
Oh, really? I didn't think the great doctor made those.
Henry, stop it.
Oh, I will not stop it, okay? He doesn't even deserve to practice medicine. Look what he did to me.
He broke your finger?
No, it's a sprain.
So how did it happen?
I slammed it in a door. That's not the point. Look at this humiliating splint that he's made me wear. I've been slapped by 3 old ladies today who thought I was being rude.
You have no idea how ridiculous you are right now.
Okay, he should be ridden out of town on the rail.
All you have to do is keep your mouth shut. Let the trial go on, and you'll get your wish. Maybe not on the rails, but in a first-class seat on the first plane out of here to Dallas.
Yeah, so he says.
Well, he can't wait to get back to his practice. Why would he lie?
I mean, that's what guys like him do. It's pathological.
I love how in your own way you think that you're protecting me, but you're not.
Sweetie, he's trouble, okay? And I don't think he's gonna leave, even if he is acquitted.
Henry, what are you gonna do?
Whatever has to be done.
Good morning. Glad to see both of you here on time.
Well, you seem to be in high spirits.
Why not? As long as everything goes as planned with this hearing, I should be on the next flight out of here.
You sound like you had a bowl of confidence for breakfast.
That I did, with a little dose of victory on top.
Well, remember, your fate is not in our hands. It's in the judge's hands, and they tend to uphold the law, no matter how brilliant the accused may be.
Even brilliant neurosurgeon.
I suppose it doesn't matter to you both that I saved both of your lives during that whole wedding hostage fiasco. You'd still like to see me behind bars. Fine, okay, all right, do what you want. I would rather be in jail than continue to be forced to work at your pathetic little excuse of a hospital.
So what was that all about?
Oh, I was just having some fun. I love to see him squirm. Let's get things started, shall we?
And so, as upsetting as it was, I do believe that the accident was just that, an accident. Dr. Oliver might have been a little careless, but I don't believe there was any malicious intent in it.
Your Honor, I'd like to add something, if I may. At a previous hearing, Dr. Oliver was remanded into my custody, and he spent that time with me at Memorial, working under my supervision.
Here it comes.
It is well known that he is one of the most highly thought of surgeons in his field. I'm not about to say anything that would contradict that. He is a fine physician. It's a privilege to have him at my hospital, and it was an honor to watch him work. But I have to admit that he can be obnoxious and overbearing.
And criminal?
Well, it's not a crime to be unlikable.
Well, yeah, it should be.
Your Honor, Dr. Oliver is a dedicated physician. And underneath that gruff exterior, he is a profoundly caring one, too. He took a bad situation for him and made it workable. And I hope that you will take that into account.
I made a career studying the brain. I still don't understand human nature.
Well, it's not always about the brain. Sometimes it comes from the heart.
I still love you, Noah, and I miss you. I miss you too, but right now, I need to find balance in my life. So in a way, Maddie going away is a good thing. It gives me more time to build my confidence, to build my independence.
You keep saying that.
Well, maybe that should tell you something.
You really think you can manage on your own?
I have to. Hey, I was able to take the bus from my apartment to here. I only broke 2 dishes making dinner last night. That's a start, right?
Huge.
Hey, you better be smiling right now because that was a joke.
I am.
Good.
But one question. You only had 2 dishes, so if you broke both of them, what are you going to cook with? At least I can get you to smile.
Yeah. So, we're good, right?
No. We're terrible, and I hate this. But I'm willing to go along with it because it's what you think you need.
We'll get there, Luke. I just need more time. So wait, shouldn't you be at the courthouse by now?
Yeah, I'm already late.
Okay, well, will you go easy on Dr. Oliver because, you know, as independent as I might get, I'd still rather have my sight back.
You and me both.
So, try and keep my last best hope out of jail, okay? And after all, he did help out with you and your dad, so...
Noah, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure you get that surgery, and that you get better.
Okay, then go already.
Okay, I'm going, but... Hey, Mr. Independence. You missed the button. I'll call you after the hearing.
Okay.
I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And the truth is, Your Honor, I can't stand Dr. Reed Oliver.
Finally, a witness with some sense.
But it's also the truth that I bullied him. I forced him to come to Oakdale. He had a lot of patients back in Dallas who really, really needed him. But I tricked him into coming here because somebody that I care very much about needed him as well. And quite frankly, he's the best there is.
Oh, please.
When Dr. Oliver found out what I did, he was upset. And I can't blame him. He wanted to get back to Dallas, to his patients, his practice.
His golf game.
But because of me, he almost missed his flight. So I let him borrow my car. He didn't steal it. I let him take it. And that's when he got into the accident with Mrs. Hughes.
If the car wasn't stolen, this isn't a criminal matter. It's just a waste of my time.
You want criminal? I'll give you criminal.